Last time on TF2 Story Mode Challenge, I played a game on Moss Rock. It took me half an hour to make one cap on Double Cross. My team stomped the other team on Dust Ball. I also played a game of Landfall that took way too long. And finally, I lost the footage to a rather average game of Two Fort. I took a month break after the first few recordings. I lost a lot of motivation after I found out the Two Fort footage didn't record. But I needed that break, because I was ready to go with another round by the end of it. To start this session, I found myself in a game of Pier. That's right, it's Pier, not Pyre. Seems like I joined a team with a group playing, as there was a bit of voice communication going on. They were up to the 4th point and we were unable to push forward. You'd think this is the part where I help blue team push past red and claim the point, but nope. We were at a standstill. I decided to try my airstrike strats from last time, but had less luck this time. Shame really, I quite like using the airstrike. I guess floating around slowly does tend to make you a bit of a target. Despite our best efforts and a final push as a demo, Blue was not able to bust Red's very solid defense. But you know what? It didn't feel like a bad game. It felt fair. That's one of the things that keep me coming back to playing TF2. I almost always feel like I'm in a fair fight.
Yeah, I think I might
Almost. The next game was a round of Upward. It was around the start of the second round. I landed on Blue just as I was about to cap the first point. This brave engineer tried to make a mad dash for the car. Godspeed. I saw this spy knife a sentry. Yeah, you don't need sappers. I also stumped this sneaky attempt at a jump. I went medic and took out this totally not a spy. I think med's a good way to get a solid pub push going if you know what you're doing. A bot joined and started spamming chat. They just kind of left after a bit. I don't think they were even kicked. I did a nice counter push with a Soli and tried working with a Demo Knight who was more interested in camping a teleporter. Thanks, Demo! Would you believe I was killed twice in almost the same way while this demo did nothing, because it sure did happen. I then went direct hit Soli to try and take out the sentry but failed. Then, all of a sudden this spy pulls one of the sickest moves I've ever seen. I next managed to get the car quite close to the drop zone before getting wrenched by one of the angriest engineers I've ever seen. Just as I was about to hop back in the fray, my team capped and Upward was over. Sadly, no one used the Upward beam. Oh well. Ye old Degroot Keep. I joined on the second round of a game on Blue's side. Since I was late, I just ran around as a KGB heavy and punched people to mixed success. After dying a few too many times, I tried a strategy I've seen where you go soldier with the Zatchuichi and a backpack. If you hit a demo also using the Zatchuichi, you can quickly get some easy buff meter really fast. Yeah, that didn't work. I had this brutal moment towards the end where I had pretty much the whole other team chasing me down, followed shortly by a loss. Oh well, Degroot is still in play. To wrap up this part of my story mode challenge, I was put in a game of Swiftwater. It was the second round already and Blue was pushing really well. I almost managed to cap by myself but was gunned down beforehand. red was a bit slow to recover, so I got to the card again and pushed it all the way to the final bit. A victory on Swiftwater. Sadly, this does not count as it's a late join, so I won't be ticking it off. Next time on Story Mode-ish Challenge. The stakes get high. Swiftwater returns. I finally get some footage of a 2-fort game. And Bomb Blitz is in there somewhere too. Tune in next time. I mean, you know, watch. I don't know. Maybe you've used television and tuned to watch YouTube. Just watch. Yeah. Yeah. Look at it.